I'm just so proud of this team. And it is a pandemic. Stress is high enough. And to increase enrollment the way this team has during a pandemic and work together and work for students and put students first every day, in spite of everything that's going on, I just want to voice my sincere thanks and start off our meeting with that. It's just so important. I seriously just stayed up last night thinking about how hard some of you have worked and knowing that we do need to get some support in places. And we're going to talk about that later in the meeting. But this is just phenomenal. Year over year, we're up 11% in headcount. That's in comparison with the state. Thank you for Tracy's team. Tracy is off today, well deserved, and Kessie will be talking a little bit about their work. But this is just phenomenal. I mean, here's where we are, 2570. We're up over 200 students year over year during a pandemic. Second in the state, only to another college that is offering free tuition. Just phenomenal. You served students in a way that is just incredible and got incredible results. And so great work, team. Great work. Let me turn it over to Joe now. In terms of marketing, Joe, what you guys did and the goal that you reached, I'm unsharing my screen there so you can share, Joe. Just phenomenal. You guys set off with a goal, and I believe you just about doubled your goal. So I'll let you take that over, Joe.
Okay. Our goal was to reach 4,000 unique page views on the Michigan Reconnect website by the end of May. What happened was we really blasted through that by about this point here in mid or to early to mid-April. We were surpassing that already. So what we did at that point is say, well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a really bigger goal, and we're going to try to reach 10,000 unique page views by the start of classes. So what a unique page view is essentially a unique visitor to that specific page. And we're driving them through various ways. Traditional media like billboards, radio spots on Pandora radio, etc. But also we're doing a lot of digital marketing and public relations and other things like the Monroe County Fair, etc. So a lot of this traffic all of this traffic is directly driven for the most part by our advertising, because the page didn't exist before. So as of the start of classes, we were at about 97% of that goal of 10,000 page views, and as of yesterday, we're at 99.2%. We got up to 9,910 unique people that visited, and then 11,195 total page views. So that includes a couple thousand people that went there more than once. So really great job by my team. We met regularly once a week, and then we started doing it every couple of weeks to try to adjust the plan. But then we really had a lot of the plan written up front where it was automatic that a lot of things were happening. These big spikes are a couple of or 3 or 4 blast emails that we sent out to every single email address in Monroe County that we could get a hold of, every private one. So you can see the immediate reaction of 259 page views in one day there. So that's all for me.
So great job, your team, phenomenal job. Thank you for all the work that you do above and beyond. I mean, that's just one thing that you guys have been doing. Joe's team, Doug created the happenings template. His team edits that and has helped make that possible to put that out. So they do a whole lot more. And thank you for all your work, Joe. Just phenomenal.
Yeah. And my team, Doug, Richter, Beth Waldvogel, Tom Ryder, Michelle Gainier, and Janelle Boss, they just knock it out of the park, and they knew that this was the goal to get to this point with this Reconnect website, and really jumped on it in every possible way we could. And they're involved in so many different ways to help make this happen. I just really appreciate it.
Great work. Great work. Kessie, good morning.
Good morning, Scott.
And thank you for filling in. I believe you have a slide for us as well, and just great work on your team in terms of what you've been doing. I'll let you take it from here.
Thank you. Yep, so Tracy did give me a slide to share. So I'll just try my best to work this one out. First time presenting. So Tracy had this slide presented, and our lead measure was to increase fall to winter and fall to fall retention by 2%. And we have met that goal with 26% increase from last year. 70% of fall 2020 FIDIAC students are registered for fall 2021, which is about 169 students. And some of our efforts included several phone and text campaigns, 15 credit hour degree audit communication, and a letter to all winter enrolled students encouraging them to update major and contact information.
This is just phenomenal work. To say you met the goal is such an understatement, Cassie. 70%, I mean, you can see the past numbers, right? It's the orange that we're looking at this semester. You can see the past numbers. Remember that everything between 70% and those previous numbers are students saved that didn't used to get saved. There's students still enrolled. There's students still continuing towards their degree and completion that didn't used to continue. Phenomenal job. Thank you to your team, and just great work. On top of everything, you accomplished this.
Thank you. Yep, I'm really proud of our department. We really tried hard on this WIG, and we're going to keep going for next year.
Well done. Dr. Culler. Good morning.
Good morning. Let's see, I will share my screen.
And as you do that, I have to point out Valerie Culler, when I come in here every night, as she has been short-staffed, so forth, and I've got to point this out. Just huge kudos and thanks. She is here every night after hours, making sure that every student is served. It's everything I can do to kick her out of the office to go spend time with her family. And so I personally thank you, Valerie, and I know you'll spread this word to your team as well.
So our WIG, oh, I'm sorry, there's some feedback. So our WIG was to increase the percentage of students who were receiving gift aid, the money that doesn't have to be repaid, to cover the cost of their tuition and fees. And our goal was to increase that by 5%. And because of Frontliners and Michigan Reconnect, we were very successful in reaching that goal. The slide I'm showing today is specific to Reconnect because that was the big campaign that we have been promoting with Joe's help. And we did a great job, I think, in converting those Reconnect applicants to enrolled students. 65% of our applicants who had completed all the steps at both the state and the school level have enrolled for this fall semester. So we're really thrilled about that. And then for the 142 students that we didn't reach this fall, keep in mind that Michigan Reconnect does not end. And so we'll continue to work with these students and see if winter is a good term for them to start. So just thank you to everybody on my team, Sue and Allison and Tyler and Kim, for all of the hard work that you have done. And thank you to all of the, supporting offices, admissions, registrar, and marketing and communications, because you've really helped us launch this program. So great job.
Truly, and phenomenal job. Just so that everybody knows, a 65% conversion rate, especially with Reconnect students 25 and older, is just absolutely phenomenal. There's only one way that you get a conversion rate like that, and it's with reach out, personal contact, and just really encouraging students. And during everything else that was going on, that's what this team did each and every day. So just phenomenal work. They were short-staffed throughout this, going through some turnover of their own. Huge welcome to the team, Tyler and Kim, and just absolutely phenomenal work. I know Ryan. I don't think. Oh, there's Ryan right there. Ryan, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I can. Yes, I can hear you.
And Ryan, I would be absolutely remiss if I didn't just send a huge shout out to your team, also short-staffed. Please join me in making some comments about what you've seen in your team.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was a true team effort over here to work with our students to have the enrollment number that we ended up achieving. Obviously, we did very well compared to fall 2020. Reconnect, Future for Frontliners are huge programs, but they're also complicated programs from some of the aspects as far as the financial aid side. So, you know, it's a good thing that we have the team all kind of in this one office area where ourselves, you know, financial aid registrars, you know, Joe teams obviously helped us with a lot of things with the promotion of the programs. So I absolutely a team effort, and I think everybody definitely deserves congratulations for that.
Huge kudos, folks. Just phenomenal work. So great job, team. I'm going to stop recording and we will continue this discussion off recording.